The shadows of storm and night, the mysteries of life and light, from unearthly peculiarities, celestial and divine, to apparitions and transcendental signs. You're listening to the Spirit Podcast.
Welcome, seekers of the strange and unexplained, to this special episode of To the Spirit. Tonight, we journey to Slovakia, a land where ancient castles rise like silent watchers and forests whisper secrets of the past. I am Drahos, your guide for this night of spectral storytelling. We'll venture into 5 of Slovakia's most haunted locations, where history, legend, and the supernatural collide. Prepare yourself for tales of restless spirits, forbidden love, and the echoes of tragic fates that linger in the shadows. So, dim the lights, settle into the stillness, and join me as we step into the darkness together. Our first stop takes us to crumbling ruins of Čachtice Castle, a fortress perched on a hill in western Slovakia. This is where Elizabeth Bathory, history's notorious Blood Countess, unleashed the reign of unspeakable terror. By day, she appeared a regal noblewoman, but when the sun set, her true nature emerged. Elizabeth's obsession with eternal youth consumed her, leading to gruesome experiments. Villagers whispered of young maidens vanishing, lured to the castle by promises of wealth or work, only to meet horrific fates. The dungeons beneath the castle were said to be chambers of unspeakable horror. Torture devices lined the walls, and the air was heavy with scent of blood and despair. Though she was imprisoned within her own castle walls, Elizabeth's spirit never left. Those who explore these ruins at night speak of strange phenomena, shadows that dart just beyond the corner of your eye, icy hands brushing against your skin, and most chilling of all, the sound of soft, mocking laughter that seems to come from nowhere. Some say her restless spirit still roams the ruins, searching for her next victim, or perhaps atoning for the hundreds of lives she took. Whatever the truth, Čachtice Castle stands as a haunting reminder that some evils never truly die. Rising above the Var River, Trenčín Castle is an imposing structure its grandeur hiding a tale of heartache and betrayal that has echoed through time. Legend tells of Omar, a Turkish soldier captured during a siege. He fell deeply in love with Fatima, a servant girl taken as a slave by the castle's lord. When Omar begged for her freedom, the lord agreed, but only on one condition. Omar was to dig a well deep enough to reach water, a task that would take years. With nothing but his bare hands and primitive tools, Omar worked tirelessly, spurred on by his love for Fatima. But when the well was finally completed, the Lord revealed his treachery. Fatima had died long ago, and Omar's labor had been in vain. Devastated, Omar cursed the castle and its inhabitants before taking his own life. Since then, visitors have reported unearthly sobbing near the well, as though Omar's grief still lingers. Some say they've seen his shadow, an outline of a man clutching a shovel, staring into the depths of the well as if searching for answers. They call it the Well of Love, but those who hear its whispers might call it something else entirely. A monument to broken promises and undying sorrow.
Hey, Spirit Seekers! Enjoying the show? Make sure to like, follow, and subscribe to the Spirit. If you could you leave us a review on Apple or Spotify and share the love? We drop a new video every week over on our YouTube channel, covering paranormal, conspiracy, high strangeness, and more. Have questions or you want to share your own spooky story? Drop us a line at tothespiritpod@gmail.com. Stay spirited.
Orava Castle is more than just an architectural marvel. Its history and atmosphere are so eerie that it served as the backdrop for Nosferatu, the 1922 silent horror classic. But some believe that the film awakened something within the castle walls, something that has never left. The most infamous tale revolves around a hooded monk set to roam the halls. He was a healer during the plague, but his methods were cruel, his cures more painful than the disease itself. Even today, visitors report an oppressive weight in the air when they approach the chapel. Some claim to have seen the monk's shadow drifting across the walls, and a few have felt a cold hand grip their shoulder, only to find no one there. And then there's the maid, fleeing from an unwanted suitor. She tumbled to her death on the steep stairs. On stormy nights, her cries of despair mix with the howling wind, a chilling lament that has haunted the castle for centuries. In the quiet town of Levoča, the Renaissance-era town hall holds a dark legacy. Its most infamous figure, a ruthless judge, delivered death sentences without mercy. They say his guilt followed him to the grave. At night, the courtroom comes alive with spectral activity. The sound of heavy boots pacing back and forth. The rustle of papers as if someone is reviewing case files. And the faint crack of a chair shifting beneath an unseen figure. One witness, a night watchman, describes seeing the judge himself, his skeletal form hunched over a desk, his quill scratching furiously. When the watchman called out, the figure slowly lifted its head, revealing empty, glowing sockets where I should have been. Lonely and windswept, Dražovce Church stands as a reminder of ancient rituals and dark histories built on pagan ground. Its foundation is said to be cursed. Locals speak of glowing orbs that float among the graves and unearthly cries that pierce the stillness of the night. One chilling account tells of glowing doorway appearing at the altar, revealing a fiery, shadowy landscape. And so, our journey through Slovakia's haunted shadows comes to an end. From the cursed well of Trenčín Castle to the spectral cries echoing through Dražovce Church, we've uncovered tales of love turned tragic, promises broken, and spirits that refuse to fade. These stories remind us of the fragile line between the living and the dead, of histories too heavy to stay buried. The stones of these castles and the air around these sacred grounds carry whispers of the past, whispers that grow loud when the night is darkest. As you go about your evening, perhaps you'll feel a chill in the air, or hear a faint sound that makes you pause. When you do, remember, sometimes it's not just the wind. Thank you for joining me tonight on To the Spirit podcast. May your dreams be peaceful, your spirit undisturbed, and your curiosity unbroken. Until next time, sleep well if you can.
To the spirit.
Podcast.
Supernatural science.
Aliens. Ghost.
Psychic.
Mystic.
Spirits.
Divine source.
Heaven.
The dead. It's magic.